Hey, homeowners, Shaun Miller here with Foundation Solutions Group, and welcome back to Solutions University. The number one question on a homeowner's mind when it comes to foundation repair is how much will it cost? Foundation issues can feel overwhelming, but understanding the cost doesn't have to be. So today I'm going to break down what really goes into pricing for foundation repairs, basement waterproofing, crawl space encapsulation, and even concrete leveling. So let's start with foundation repairs. The two biggest factors is the number of piers that you use and the type of pier that is used. There is a helical pier, and generally those piers cost between $1,700 to $2,200 each. Push piers are a bit less expensive. They're around that $1,300 to $1,600 each. Most companies use tier pricing on piers, so the more that you buy, the better the price per pier. Companies also use a depth clause. So some companies have a depth clause, which simply means the prices for piers only increase if we go deeper than expected. In most cases, we're under 30 foot, but we have been more than 100 foot before in certain areas. So those piers are going to cost more because they use more materials. Now, let's talk about digging or excavation. Most piers, you can find the footing in the first 6 feet or so of dirt. It's covered in the price of the pier. If there is a deep dig, it's because your home may have a deeper footing, or maybe you have 9 foot basement walls. Then, of course, we're going to have to dig deeper to get to that footing, and the price is likely to increase. The price will increase because we need to stage the dirt back for our workers, and it takes time to move this dirt and to stage it and to comply with OSHA regulations. So there may also be equivalent mobilization fees that are involved, getting the excavator to the job site, that sort of thing. So if you have a really tall basement walls and there's a deep dig involved, you can expect the price of your piers to increase around $300 to $600 more per pier. An example of a foundation repair, let's say if you have corner settlement and you have cracks that are within 7 foot or feet of the corner on both sides, then that could be about 4 piers that need to go on that corner, and the cost is going to run you between $5,000 and $7,000. That same example, if the cracks are farther from the corner, let's say 12 feet from the corner on both sides, so a 12-foot crack on this corner and a 12-foot crack on this corner, then you're going to need 6 piers, costing about $7,000 to $9,000. If either of these examples has a deep dig involved, then you're likely to maybe add another $2,000 in cost. If on a home, let's say the whole back wall has settled and the cracks are on the side of the home, let's say maybe a 1,500 square foot home. So in this case, you're going to need about 7 or more piers, and that's going to bring your price to around $14,000 to $16,000. Keep in mind, the numbers are based on pre-tariff steel prices. In June of 2025, if tariffs go up, steel costs will follow, and so will repair prices.